Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's video. And this week's video is about how to motivate your new GSs to become the experts that we really want them to be, okay? So I've recently been interviewing GSs because I've got an opening, and I might have another opening that I'm gonna fill in the gap here soon enough too. And so during these 20 to 30 minute interviews that we're having, this is a great opportunity for us to set the stage for the expectations we're gonna have for these guys. I mean, that's really what this is all about, okay? So here's some questions that during the interview that really stick out for me or have recently, okay? So first question, what was their interest in responding to our ad? Almost all of them say that they're interested in learning more about automotive or they like automotive, okay? Next one, what are their short-term goals? They all say, I want to learn as much as I can about cars or the automotive industry. Long-term goal, what is it? They all want to own their own shop or become a master tech, right? Okay? Well, that might be a little naive of them, but you know what? Maybe not. Maybe that's exactly what they want to do. And so this is a great opportunity for us because my opinion, the guys who answer the questions like this are the ones that fit into the category of the people that we want, and it's really prime time for us to get them motivated even during the interview so they understand what they're going to be getting into, okay? So I like to start, or after the interviews kind of went through and I've kind of got this and I got this vibe with that person that this is what the right person for it, I get real with them, okay? I said, let's get real. This job that I'm wanting to hire you for and that you're trying to get is not a destination. It is just your foot in the door, okay? Because you know what? They know the score, we know the score. No, they're not going to be happy, and nor are we, them making $10 an hour a year from now, okay? They might be doing a good enough job, or a pretty good job, and we may still have them as an employee or whatever, but if they're still making $10 an hour, they're not doing a great job, they're not going to be happy, and this is probably not something that's going to be working that great, okay? Then I tell them, I said, what we can provide you is an opportunity to learn everything that you want about automotive, okay? Remember the questions they answered, and that's what they want to learn? I refer back to those, okay? Because you know what? We have more online training available than they'll ever be able to finish. And we pay for training classes that they're allowed to attend for free. Every couple of months there's a training class available that then they can go to for free and learn as much as they want, okay? Then I fill in the gap before they even ask. I said, they're like, why they're thinking, why would I do this for $10 an hour, okay? Because, and right here is where I tell them, because you will make more money when you become an expert, or my favorite way of saying it, you become a total badass at the job that you're hired to do. When they become a total badass at being a GS, guess what? I'm either gonna pay them more money because they're a total badass or they're gonna get themselves promoted, right? Okay, so obviously, the path to becoming that total badass is completely up to them, right? They need to come to work with the right attitude. They need to take the initiative to do that online training. They need to go to the after hours classes. They also need to have some patience and they need to ask questions so they can learn on the job. What do we need to do? Well, it's our responsibility to make sure that we're giving them the guidance, the training, the kudos when they do well, and the motivation that they need to become these expert badass GSs, right? Okay, this includes accountability, without being a total tyrant, okay? It includes patience from us as well because they're gonna make mistakes and they're gonna forget things, especially in the beginning. And we really need to pair them up with someone who is already a total badass in that position, or at least pair them up with somebody who's your best guy at training them to do what they do, okay? All right, so if we can give these new GSs, or maybe people who have just been with us for a while, a vision of an opportunity that they could really become what they want, they will reward us by working their asses off, okay? Please remember that please remember that these guys see more cars than most of your technicians. In a lot of cases, they see more cars than anybody else in your store. So it's really important that they become badasses at what they do. Give them clear directions, help them understand how they're doing every single day. They are the future, our future, especially in some cases, they're our future. And we definitely want to promote from within whenever we can. So be their mentor and help them become your future superstars. So thank you very much for listening, guys. When you get your new GS, make sure you watch this video, and pay attention to this. Help them become a total badass. It will reward you in the long run. When you hire your next one, rewatch this video. Thank you very much. See you guys later.